Welcome, everybody. I am Chief Justice Holly Kirby. This is a meeting of the Tennessee Code Commission. Welcome to everybody on live stream. I guess we can see by Zoom, since this is a Zoom meeting, we can take the roll visually and see who is here. Welcome to everybody who is here. Everybody who is here has participated in more Code Commission's meetings than I have. So there's that. We are missing Justice Bivens. I think that he will be joining in some form as soon as he is able to. All right. I think the first thing on the agenda is approval of the minutes for November 15, 2022. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second, Ms. Jones seconded. Any discussion? I'll consider them approved then. All right, the next item on the agenda is discussion of the proposals on the 2024 TCA volume replacements. Am I correct in understanding, Ms. Metheny, that you will lead the discussion on that item?
Thank you, Madam Chief Justice. I will start the discussion and then we'll confess that Jamie Shanks really needs to lead us into greater depth on it. First off, I want to thank the Code Commission again for another successful year of partnership. We at LexisNexis appreciate it. And I want to make a couple comments on this year's selection. Per normal, or what has become per normal, it wasn't always. This is a joint effort between LexisNexis staff and that of your staff. And in particular this year, it was a deep discussion between our legal analyst, Dorothy Brooks, and Jamie Shanks. I was actually out of the country when this discussion occurred, so I gave a little bit of input before I left, and it was in the capable hands of these women to do a deep dive and determine what was best. Some of the input that I gave was on the number of replacement volumes, just as looking, I have a good view at other codes. And we like to do a minimum of 5 because that tends to keep the code in good order. And I think I set that out in the letter. What I didn't set out, and I think is important to hear, is we generally don't do 6 unless we do a volume that is split. And that's because these replacement volumes are a terrible amount of work on staff, particularly on the state staff, and we don't want to drain them. Part of our role in the partnership is to make sure that we use your resources efficiently, and we usually feel that doing 6 individual volumes is too much. If we happen to hit a situation where we do 5 volumes and one of the volumes is a split, that's fine. But that's just kind of a way of explanation of some background. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jamie to kind of explain why the volumes that were chosen were chosen.
Ms. Shanks, thank you for taking over the discussion at this point.
Thank you. Every year it takes a certain consideration of different factors in choosing the volumes, and sometimes you just have to have a gut feeling on which ones to go with. If you have the chart ready for you, we have volume 2C, 3, 5, 9D, and 10B. With 2C, 3, and 5, it's been a number of years since those have been replaced, so they seemed ideal in conjunction with the fact that the supplements were getting large. So it would be more easy for the practitioners that are utilizing these volumes to have those be replaced. Volume 10B, although it hasn't been as long since it's been replaced, you'll notice its supplement is also rather large, and it tends to get a lot of legislative action. So it tends to get set for a replacement more often than others. And this is also true with volume 9D that encompasses Title 55 with motor vehicles. We look back and it seems like the last time it has been replaced, it's been on a 3 to 4 year cycle, just because, again, legislative activity in this volume. So it was due for it in conjunction, as you can see, with the supplement getting as large as it is. Additionally, over the past session, they did a little bit of reorganizing in 9D as well. So it seemed like this was the perfect combination of factors to choose it. There are a couple of other volumes that are additionally getting larger. You'll notice with 6C and then the 7s, although in consideration of that, with current climate going on, it seemed more appropriate to hold off on those and maybe do those together in the next consideration for replacement volumes.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions of Ms. Shanks at this point? Any other discussion on the recommendation? All right. Do I hear a motion to approve the recommendation?
Motion.
Thank you, Ms. Campbell. Is there a second? Ms. Jones, thank you. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right. Thank you very much. Is there any, the approval of the recommendation is unanimous. Is Ms. Dodge the court reporter for this meeting? Is she taking down the transcript? Oh,
My
Ms.
name's Jennifer
Corrales,
Corrales.
yes, thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for doing that. I appreciate it very much.
Sure.
All right, is there any new business for us to discuss? All right, seeing none. That was short and sweet. I guess we need to set a date for our next meeting. Is there a recommendation on that? Tell you what, I will email everybody and can we decide that via email, send out some recommendations and get everybody's approval by that means? All right, great. We'll do then. All right, this was very good. Thank you all very much. We appreciate your participation and appreciate the good preparation and recommendation for the Code Commission. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Chief Justice.
Thank you.
Thank you.